Hello, beautiful ones. Here we are in the midst of a beautiful astrological cosmic dance, if you will. It's an orchestra of very, very positive energy. It is very rare when we have a grand cradle, and it involves all of the three transcendental planets, which are Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, because transcendental affects generations of people. It's not a planet staying in a sign for 1 to 2 to 3 years. These planets stay in signs far much longer than that. So they are called transcendental. And think about that word. It's about transcendence. And the sign languages here are Pluto in Aquarius, Neptune in Aries, and Uranus in Gemini. And they are all at the 4-degree mark. So the number 444, which is the angelic realm, is very much involved in this energy right now. And then we've got Jupiter in Leo at entering 4 degrees as well. So we've got Aries, Leo, and then we've got Gemini and Aquarius, and the moon will come in when it's in Libra and then in Sagittarius, and it will fully activate this cradle with all the air signs and all the fire signs. And then we're also going to have the sun when it enters Leo here late on July 22nd, I think late afternoon or evening, it will enter Leo, and it will also enter this beautiful grand cradle. So the times to look at here are July 19th through the 27th, and then taking it through the 29th of July. So this whole culmination of planetary energies that are harmonizing with one another will actually begin here on the 19th, and it will ultimately complete on the 29th with the Sun-Jupiter conjunction in Leo, which is one of the two most positive astrological alignments that we get each year. We had the Venus-Jupiter conjunction I think about 2 or 3 months ago when Jupiter was in Cancer, and that was also a very, very positive energy. However, the Jupiter-Sun conjunction on the 29th is extraordinary because the Sun is in its rulership and Jupiter is also in its higher power as we head from July into August and the Lion's Gate. So we are on a roll here. And what I'm seeing as I'm talking about this is it's almost as if the stars themselves are unveiling a carpet of starlight, a gateway, a bridge of transcendence, higher consciousness, higher timelines for each and every one of us if we are ready to do this leap of faith, because this is going to be a leap of faith. And then to add to this, we've got all the big asteroids in the signs of this grand cradle. Yes, they're not at that 4-degree point, but they are in the signs. We've got Chiron, which is the wounded healer and the master teacher. We've got Vesta, which is also a healing asteroid. And we've got Pallas, which is about divine wisdom. Those three are all in Aries. And then we've got Juno, the sacred divine partner, which is a deep feminine energy as well, and the energy of building relationship and commitments and sacred partnerships. She is in Aquarius. And then we've got Ceres in Gemini. And Ceres is the nurturer, the great mother. This is incredible energy that is coming in. And before July completes, we will also have the nodes of the moon leave Pisces and Virgo and enter Aquarius and Leo. So let's take a look at what are these messages bringing in for us. Well, the first one out, and I wanted to use my decks that involve number 7 because we're in July, which is the 7th month. So the Pleiadian deck, the Star Temple, which is accessing the energy of the 7 sisters, and the Oracle of the 7 energies, and then also the Healing Waters deck. So we've got endless possibilities. Number 38, which is an 11. Endless possibilities. It's about reaching for the highest version of you. It's reaching for the stars. Endless possibilities exist within the field of infinite potential. And in order to access that field, you must believe that you are ready for it. So the key word believe is very integral for you to be able to ultimately access this energy, because what we believe is what we then bring in. And this card is letting us know that conditions will meet our expectations. So I'm being guided to invite every one of you to look at, what expectations do you hold? What expectations do you hold for yourself? What expectations do you hold for others, for this life? And look at, are your expectations within the unlimited realm? Do you believe you can become even greater than you could possibly imagine? Because that's what's required of you here. Conditions meet expectations. If your expectation is ruled by old beliefs, by beliefs from your ancestors, your society, if you're being ruled by limited belief systems and lack consciousness in any form, and some of this is subconscious and unconscious, then this is your invitation to dive into, where do I carry within me limiting beliefs? Because endless possibilities cannot occur in the place of limiting beliefs. It can only come in when you are reaching for the unlimited potentiality. And that means you must believe in the higher version of yourself. You must believe in what you are birthing, and that what you are birthing might be something that is going to blow your mind, all right? But you've got to let go of these old limiting beliefs of being small, being dim, being here only for others, because that is holding you back right now, all right? And then the second message we have here from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, it's number 33. So we've got master numbers here, 11 and 33, ears wide open. That's asking you to really listen, not to the noise, but to listen to the quiet. What's going on beneath the surface of all the noise, beneath and beyond all of the distraction? So ears wide open is inviting you to dive in to what you cannot see. Do you know the unknown does not contain limiting or harmful possibilities? We've already been there. We've already done that. We have reached down to the deepest, darkest places within the human collective. That's already been done. The unknown invites us and beckons us into the lighter places. It holds only energy that is far higher and better and more lit up than anything we have had on the history of the human collective on this planet. So ears wide open is asking you to really deeply listen. Listen with your body, listen with your sacred mind, listen with your intuition and your heart. And it's also about listening to your own energy. What is your own energy telling you? What is your higher self wanting to bring forward? And then it's also about listening to others. Don't try to talk over other people. Don't try to be heard. Simply listen. So ears wide open taps into endless possibilities, because for our ears to really be wide open means we don't need to be heard. We don't need to be validated. We don't need to be right. We simply need to be the observer and listen to what is happening around us. So in that deep listening, we're going to hear something or feel something or find something that is going to explain what we need. It's going to bring in a solution, an understanding that we need at this time. And ears wide open also means being fully present in your life for any conversation without judgment, without preconditions. Wow, this is a lot we're being asked of, isn't it? But endless possibilities, it's where our soul really truly lives. It's only our ego, our limiting ego, that keeps us small. Our soul does not live there. So let's look at the beautiful Pleiadian goddesses. And we've got two. We've got the goddess Merapi, the gateways of light. Again, the energy of infinite. So this cosmic astrological grand cradle is opening up an energy to the cosmos and to our soul journey, where the infinite is now becoming the possible. Whereas before, we might have felt like it was simply impossible. Now the impossible is becoming possible. Infinite, I have unlimited access to the divine mind. And this is a beautiful energy, because in this vision of Merapi, she is with her sacred counterpart. I believe it's Sisyphus. And they were intimately married in a sacred partnership. We've got that beautiful gold and silver energy. And they're here to bring you into your divine mind, which is your higher mind, your observer mind, your deeper, more wise essence. And this is where your infinite potential comes from. So it's about perseverance, seeing where in your life you might be out of balance, where you need to really be present. And in this card of the sacred counterpart, it's the acknowledgement that we have within us both the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. And this is the embodiment within each of ourselves of that energy. When we understand and embody both our sacred masculine and sacred feminine selves, we come into inner union. And it's that inner union that allows this golden energy of infinity and the gateway of light to truly open up for us. It's not about seeking the divine counterpart and union outside of yourself. You must always seek that within first, so that then you can draw to you or magnetize to you a divine counterpart. And the other message here is Echopus, the seer, the son of Alcyone. And he is the visionary. He is associated with all metaphysics, all healing modalities. He is the prophet. He is the astrologer. He is the alchemist. And so for many of you watching, this message could be that you are opening your soul energy to realizing that you've got gifts of prophecy, gifts of vision, gifts of astrology, gifts of alchemy, gifts of healing. The raven was the bird that went with him, which is my sacred medicine as well. The raven is the bird of magic. It's telling you that there's something beautiful and magical that wants to come in for you. So Echopus the seer is saying, I chart the stars, I look for the signs and the symbols to craft the magic. And the magic is the power of wishes. Wishes and manifestation is all magic. So call on Echopus the seer when you want guidance to understand the signs and the symbols and the messages coming to you. And we will complete with clear waters, the message from the sacred waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity is coming to you now. So something in your life is about to open for you. You've been on this path or this journey a very, very long time, and you've been asking for clarity. You've been asking for understanding. You've been wanting to see your path forward. And the clear waters is a sign from the universe telling you that the waters are parting now to give you the information you need, give you the clarity, give you the vision, bring in the opportunities for you.